What's going on, folks? Ethan here with Tennessee Slinging, and today I'm going to open up some sling mail that I got from a fellow YouTuber and friend of mine, Chris Edwards from Backyard Slingshots. A while back I had asked him to cut me some bands in his target taper for butterfly. I've been fiddling around with butterfly for a little bit now, and wanted to try something with a lighter setup for 8mm, and he was kind enough to do that for me, and he also sent me a roll of Precise .5 latex. Now, I have opened this package, but I have not looked in it because I didn't want to fiddle with it, open it here on YouTube. So let's get in here and see what he sent. He said he had sent a couple frames for me, and he sent a natty for my oldest, Eric. Eric had built him a PFS a while back, and Chris seems to really be enjoying it. Eric's getting really good at building frames, especially natties. So Chris was kind enough to send him one of his. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, I see something I like already. Look at that. I assume that's birch ply. It's plywood of some kind. Man, I don't know what that's called, but that has a good feel to it. Chris does some really good builds. Check it out here. It's got a really good feel to it. I don't know what that's called, but I'll have to ask him. That is nice. Let's just dig in here. Some of the latex. Here's the .5 Precise, and he's got it cut and Ziploc bagged, all nice. I'm gonna take a look at these. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. BSB .5. There's my Genpoo .5. Now he cut these 16:10 taper at 280. I believe they're all 280, which is perfect. And some Precise .45. Thank you, Chris. Now let's get into the frames here. We'll start with these natties. Oh, ho, 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 I see something in that other bag I'm gonna like. Look at this natty. Chris has been capping a lot of his natties here lately. And man, look at that. Backyard Slingshots. I think that's red oak. It looks like red oak. Some kind of oak. It's hard. It's heavy. It's a heavy little natty. That'll be a great little BB shooter. Shoot, I may put regular bands on it and try it out too. Man, that is pretty. I don't know if you can see that grain. It's a gorgeous little frame. That is pretty. Thank you, Chris. And I'm going to assume this one is for Eric. Look at that. That is a sweet little natty. Man, goodness, that is pretty. Eric will get a lot of use out of that. Thank you, Chris. Very kind of you. I see some cool stuff in here. An LBS. This is one of the 3D printed LBSs. Chris knows I like the LBS. I have 3 of them. Sweet shooting frames. I like them. I think this might be the Mega. I think it's a little wider than my normal LBSs. It does have bigger fork tips than my LBS does. My 3 LBSs do. That is sweet. I don't know if you can see. Look at it. That's a cool little frame. And another Joey J5 frame here. I can't ever think of what the name of this one is, but it is, the handle's a whole lot like the tadpole, and Joey makes these, and he signed this one too. That is a sweet little ply cut frame. It's got a really, really, really good feel to it. Man alive, that is nice. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate all the cool frames and stuff, and for the shout out you gave Eric the other day on YouTube. Man, you should have seen his face when he watched that video. He lit up from ear to ear. As soon as he seen the title PFS, he pretty well knew what was going to happen. You was going to be showing off his a little bit. Y'all have all made me and Eric very welcome to the community. That's one thing I love about slingshots. I haven't met a bad person with slingshots yet. Everybody's so kind and polite. But I really appreciate it, Chris. And y'all have a good one. And this is Ethan from Tennessee Slinging, and I'm out.